I don't remember what channel it was on, but there was a special that was on television about this state trooper, I think it was in Montana, who lost his life in a high-speed chase and was an organ donor, and he's touched over 50 lives with the organs. And it was a very touching story, and I remember BJ was laying on our couch, and I was sitting in a chair, and he looked back at me, and he actually had a tear in his eye, and he said, this is I want to do this, Dad.
BJ was the all-American boy.
He's one of a kind.
Yeah. I don't think there'll ever be anybody else like him.
Really one of a kind.
The funnest, the craziest, the loudest, the most loving guy I've ever met in my life.
He had a huge heart, and he cared about everyone the same.
He's just my best friend.
By law, you will be asked if you want to register as an organ, eye, or tissue donor when you get your driver's license.
Sadly, 18 people die each day while waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. My son Giovanni wasn't even 18. He was 16 when he received the liver transplant on Christmas Day that saved his life.
Giovanni was in the intensive care unit on life support with very few days to live. His time was running out.
More than 100,000 people are currently waiting for a life-saving transplant in the United States.
Anyone can be a donor. The heart, lungs, liver, kidney, pancreas, and small intestine are all organs that can be donated. Tissues that can be donated include the cornea from the eyes, bone, bone marrow, blood vessels, veins, nerves, heart valves, skin, tendons, and ligaments. The doctors who work to save your life are not the same doctors involved in the recovery and transplantation of organs. It is only after every attempt has been made to save your life and death has been declared that the donation process begins. Brain death is death of the brain, with the complete and irreversible loss of brain and brainstem function. Someone who is brain dead is not in a coma. A coma is completely different, where the person still has brain function and they are still alive.
How do you say thank you? How do you say thank you to somebody who saved your baby's life? I wanted to meet them for such a long time. They had a beautiful daughter, and they lost her. But even in their grief, they were able to make a decision that affected others.
I think that Lauren would be ecstatic that she could help somebody and give the gift of life. That's all she ever wanted to do, was make people happy, make people proud of her. Lauren would just be happy to know that she helped somebody else. That was her goal. That's all she ever wanted to do, was make people happy. And I think that she's helped a family in a way that nobody else probably could have. And it's powerful.
As a mother for Lauren, and as a mother in general, knowing that you can give life to someone and not have that other person, that mother, go through the pain I went through, that's the greatest gift to me.
What I was given was basically a second chance at life.
One check on a piece of paper can save someone's life. It saved my brother's life. And if the parents of the young girl could approve that and help save my brother's life, then you can save my brother's life or someone like my brother in the future.
One donor can save or enhance the lives of more than 50 people through organ, eye, and tissue donation. Neither gender or ethnicity influence the allocation of donated organs, eyes, or tissues.
All age and medical history are factors. Anyone can register to be an organ, eye, and tissue donor.
When a patient needs a transplant, his or her name is added to the National Transplant Waiting List. United Network for Organ Sharing, UNOS, is the organization in charge of the list and works with donation coordinators as organs become available for transplant.
All costs related to donation are paid by the donation agency.
Most major religions in the United States support organ, eye, and tissue donation, seeing it as a final act of love and generosity toward others.
It gives me comfort knowing that he did something so amazing, and I see the pictures, and there was a reason.
BJ was just a great kid. Loved everything about him. When I got the phone call, I was actually on the way to a game. And I still get emotional. I still see the picture of 75 football players laying on the ground when they heard about it after the biggest win in our history. And it was like a bomb hit. Took us an hour and a half to get them off the field in a rainstorm.
That day means it was amazing. I had been waiting on the transplant list. My family had moved to Seattle. We left Tahoe.
BJ died in Daria's arms. And the second that he passed away, that he was pronounced deceased, they wheeled him out and into the operating room.
You know, they just said, we've got it. We've got the perfect one.
Sometimes I think maybe it isn't enough, but it is enough. It is enough to know that his love and the person he was continues in these other people.
And his legacy is just beginning.
BJ was their only son. They had a huge loss. They lost their son too early. And he'll never be here again, but I think it might give them a little peace of mind to know that they've saved my life just by simply saying okay when the doctors asked them if they would give the gift.
You may want to wish that you could do something great one day, and you actually can. You could actually save lives.
Think about giving a gift, and the gift is organ donation, and that gift translates into life to many people.
Organ donation saves lives. It helps people start all over again.
You can register the following ways.
When you get your driver's license.
Online at donatelifetoday.com.
Or by calling 877-275-5269 to request a brochure.
Talk with your family. Tell them your decision and ask them theirs. It can make all the difference in the world.